Welcome back. Well, Memorial Day is almost here, marking the start of summer. And for anyone with vacation plans, well, don't worry. Better Business Bureau's Nicole Cordero, is here to explain the most common summer scams that get reported to BB. Nicole, thank you for coming and joining us and offering your expertise every single time, every week. We appreciate it. So first, let's discuss some of those vacation rental scams that you guys see. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, this happens a lot, and it's a variety of ways. So basically online, you see a really low price for a really beautiful rental home for a vacation, but consumers report to us either the vacation rental is not what they expected from the photos, really different, not great, or they end up paying for the vacation rental, but it doesn't actually exist. So a scammer just took a random photo of a house, made it look really nice, made it at a great price, and you end up paying for something that you can't actually stay at.
That's happened to me.
Has it?
Yeah.
It happens
very often. And I was
often.
so upset.
It's really upsetting. You spend the money.
Through Airbnb a few years ago.
And it's really hard to get the money back, but we do recommend a good way to avoid it is using a service like Airbnb or Vrbo because they vet the properties and the property owners.
Yeah, I feel like when it happened to me, it was years ago, so I'm sure they've come a long way too. So next, if you're offered a free vacation, which a lot of people are from travel companies, can you trust that, or what should you be aware of?
So anytime anything is offered free, it's probably too good to be true. You really want to read the fine print before you sign any contracts for a free stay. There's probably a catch. So you need to read the fine print. A lot of times there'll be like a mandatory timeshare presentation you'll have to pay or attend in order to get that free stay. Or there's other fees that you just need to pay for that are not plainly stated. So that's just a red flag that that company's not transparent. You might run into more problems down the road if you keep doing business.
Sometimes they make you sign up for things or there's just all these other underlying conditions, right? So when it comes to booking a flight, scammers oftentimes impersonate airline ticket websites, right? Isn't that right?
That's right. So a lot of times you'll get a call saying, you just need to verify your information and just make sure that we have your flight set. Or they'll say, your flight's canceled, you need to rebook and you need to pay this fee. So you start panicking or you just think, okay, that sounds like something that a real airline would do, but they never will call you for that. So just please remember, anytime you get a call out of the blue asking for payment information or bank information, that is probably gonna be a scammer. Don't give information. If you're curious, hang up and call the actual customer service line for the airline and they can help you.
So I'm sure you've heard it all. So tell me a little bit, when staying in a hotel, what are some special tricks that scammers are using to take advantage of vacationers?
So this is interesting, and it's happening a lot more even in our area. We're getting some reports of fake menus to restaurants being distributed on hotel rooms. So they'll slide it under your door and you go place an order, sounds good, you've just traveled, you're ready for some food. You call, you place the order, your credit card number gets over the phone, but you never get any food delivered because that was a scammer. There is no restaurant, it doesn't exist. So you want to be careful anytime you see a menu in your room, just do a quick Google search and see that it actually exists because they just create lies. So to get your
Don't let your hunger take over.
Right.
Make sure you do your research. All righty. Well, Nicole, thank you so much. We appreciate you offering all these tips, especially as we know a lot of people are going to be traveling this Memorial Day weekend.